right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachach, Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect, Shalom, Barakathum. And betrayal season is about to kick off. All right, now this is kind of a little bit of a follow-up to the video I did earlier about the division that's going on in the land. All right, and as you know, right before the betrayal starts, the division starts. Okay, before a person can betray you, well, they have to feel separate from you or outside of you in some kind of way or degree. Now, the most famous instance of this is Judas Iscariot, all right, who was a disciple of Yahweh Shai, one of the 12. All right, now most people understand the main part of the story where he betrayed his men, his brothers, and the Lord, all right, for 30 pieces of silver. But there was a scenario regarding, the precious oil, in the alabaster box before that, where, he wanted to make some money off of it, and the other people didn't feel that way. And so there was already a division right there, that he felt separated from them before that betrayal happened, and that's the same. We're going to be no different. Okay. This is why we always say, if you really don't believe in this thing, just go ahead and get from around us, man, because you're going to end up being a liability. You can't be a part of this thing and then just hang around and just kind of be in the middle and like mediocre and looking back kind of spirit, because we're going to get some serious heat and some serious persecution on us, man, coming soon, and if you are not sure in this thing, if you're not rooted, then guess what? A tree that's not rooted in a hurricane, in a storm, guess what? That tree gets upthrown and then it becomes a liability. It gets flown around and it causes even more damage. There's nothing worse. The only thing worse than a wind and a tornado or a hurricane is the debris in the wind and the hurricane. So when it's picking up things that aren't rooted, then you end up causing more damage. So if you're not rooted and grounded in this thing, just pick your shit up and step, man. And you have to have that same attitude towards the people in your life, even if it's a family member, etc. All right, because the rhetoric is getting ready to turn up with this spirit of a civil war that's coming in the air, and we're not going to be immune to that, man. That's why Yahweh Shai preached what? Brotherhood, love one another. You have to love not your life unto death, man. All right. The scriptures say the one that seeks to save his life shall lose it. Okay? And the one that's willing to lose his life, he's the one that's going to be delivered. Okay? So if you're not of that mindset, then separate yourself. But we know the weak men that may be around you or brothers or whoever, they don't really have integrity, so they're gonna go along to get along until it's too late. It's nothing that the Lord didn't have to suffer, so it's something that we gotta suffer, man. So just remember, in this spirit of division, that we're gonna be exposed, okay? And what that's gonna do is ramp up the requirement of faith, all right? Because it's easy to say you got faith right now when you're just going through your regular Monday through Friday job. You got some drama with your baby moms, this and that, but you haven't really seen the real heat yet. Like the scriptures say, you have not yet resisted unto blood. All right? So then your faith is going to really be tested. And now, if you really believe in this thing, you're going to be good. But if you don't, guess what? You're going to bitch up and wither away. You're going to be cast in the outer darkness and withered away. That's in 1 Corinthians 3 and 13. It speaks about the manner of a man, what he's made of, man. Whether he's made of gold, silver, hay or stubble, all right, when he's put to the fire, I'm paraphrasing it, when he's put to the fire, that's going to reveal who he really is. Now, if you're made of hay and the Lord puts the fire to you, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to burn up. If you're made of gold and the Lord puts the fire in you, guess what? You're going to be refined and you're going to be precious and sought after, man, like pursuing Isaiah 13, all right, Isaiah 4:1. Those are the men that are gonna have that. It ain't just any Israelite man, all right, but we have to overcome things, okay? You're not just gonna get it, all right? A righteous father, man, he's not just gonna give his son the inheritance. He's gonna put him through things. He's gonna try him. He's gonna make sure he understands how to wield power, how to delegate, how to lead, all right, that he knows how to handle adversity, all right, that he can manage his emotion, to rule his spirit, okay? The Lord is the same way, man, and I have faith in the brothers that are sincere, and we're going to overcome this thing, you know, and for all of the weak men that don't, then guess what? The scriptures say, you know, if they go out from us, then they were never of us, you know, and that's how you have to feel. Now, that sounds cold, but that's how the Lord wants it, man. We can't get emotional about it. It is what it is, okay? So just remember, as this election thing unfolds, as we see more and more things break in the news, we don't know exactly what's going to go down, but we know this thing don't smell right already. You know, we know already that they got very nefarious plans for the so-called American people, and if you don't want to be considered, you don't want to be considered an American in the eyes of the Most High, man. I'll put it to you that way, right? So as these things unfold, man, remember these things, man. Gird up thy loins, as the scriptures say. All right, and that's just the 14th chapter. Second Ezra 14 and 28. It says, "Put off the weak nature." All right, let go of mortal thoughts and put off the weak nature, man. All right, because it's about to get extremely good. You ever see the Terrifier movie? All right, that's about to be the life of these people out here, man. All right, so remember these things, man. We're at the end. Don't fall asleep. Okay. Anyway, I'm making this short. Lord willing, this is edifying. Lord willing, this is edifying. Shalom. On to the next.